Toonami bringing back Saturday mornings. I'm going to show you a little experiment. 3 hours of quality Toonami programming, and it's not even a school day. Starting at 9, you get back-to-back Thundercats.
If we're gonna do it, let's do it.
Then Sailor Moon at 10.
Sun, moon, sky, earth, fire, air, water, rock, stars.
The Saturday premiere of Tenchi Muyo at 10:30.
Trust in your own power.
The Garlic Jr. Saga at 11. And the Powerpuff Girls at 11:30. The most anime on Saturday outside of Japan. Toonami, the Rising Sun. Saturday from 9 to noon. A day which will live in infamy.
Alright, we gotta take it back to 2001 again. Alright. This time we're gonna be talking about Toonami and their 2001 to 05 run, man. Now, as I said in my last video where I covered the 2001 to 06 Nick Jr. run, I was born 2007, but I was watching the 2001 to 05 Toonami run, and that's what we're going to be talking about today, man. So, the Toonami started small once again. This was way before Naruto came along. So, anyways, so this run had Sailor Moon, Tenchi Muyo, Thundercats, Powerpuff Girls, and Dragon Ball Z. So, it started small, but it was still a great run because Dragon Ball Z was probably one of the most popular anime on Toonami, especially. You feel me? Man, we gotta take it back. So, listen, man. I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan, alright? I did watch some of the other shows, the other 4 shows that were on there, but I was mostly like a Dragon Ball Z fan. Like, you feel me? I remember back in like 2012, me and my cousin Mir and my brother, my other 2 cousins were asleep. They were upstairs. All 3 of us, me, my cousin, and my brother, we were on the couch watching Dragon Ball Z. Man, that was a happy time. You feel me? I loved it. I really loved it. But yeah, man, this run also started out small as well. I'm gonna go ahead and get some juice for this. Also, before we jump into any further in this video, grab some popcorn and grab whatever you need to grab. Pause, because this is gonna be very interesting. So, anyways, as I was saying before, Toonami also started out small in 2001. They didn't have much shows, but everyone enjoyed it back then, you know. Even though they wasn't born around there that I'm talking about, you know, including me. Even though I wasn't born in 2001 or 2005, I still enjoyed the run of this Toonami era. Especially when it aired on Cartoon Network. It was so peak, you know. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even know what I'm gonna name this video, but I'll figure it out though. But anywho, I also made a poll about this, asking you guys which Toonami era was goated, 2001 to 2005 or 2012 to 2014. Also, don't forget to Leave your opinions in the poll below. I'll probably leave a link in the description for it. Or unless you click on my channel and click posts, and you'll find it. I'm drinking sparkling ice water. It's flavored water, but sparkling flavored water, which is my favorite. But anyways, Dragon Ball Z was popular back then, you know. The Dragon Ball Z was loved so much that lots of people became fans, especially me. If it was for my cousin putting me on Dragon Ball Z, I would not have known about it until now, you know. Common sense, but you know, I ain't gonna lie, I love Dragon Ball Z. Your boy is probably one of the most biggest Dragon Ball Z fans out there. I still am a Dragon Ball Z fan to this day. You feel me? I love Dragon Ball Z, man. It was the most popular anime. My whole family even loved Dragon Ball Z. Ever since it would come on, we would all sit there and watch it, which is so fun. You feel me? Like, my whole family loved it too. You know, like Dragon Ball Z is loved anime that has ever existed in this decade. I'm pretty sure everyone loved Dragon Ball Z around this era. I know I love Dragon Ball Z because my cousin put me on Dragon Ball Z when my mom had the digital recorder. I believe because my mom had some old recordings of the 2001 to 2005 Toonami, and that's how I got to know about Dragon Ball Z, because my mom had the recording of the Dragon Ball Z episodes, and you know, ever since the Dragon Ball Z came on the recording, I was like, yo, this shit dope. Now, I'm talking about the old Z, where it says Dragon Ball Z, not Kai Z, the original Z, man. I would say, sorry, I had to clear my throat. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I would say that Z is 10 times better than Kai. Now, before y'all get angry at me in the comments, let me explain. Let me explain the pros and cons, alright? I'll explain the pros about Kai first. The pros is that it's better voice acting, you know. As I was saying, Kai has new actors, and voice acting is better. The series of Dragon Ball Z was rebooted. The cons about it is that the characters' colors are glossy, and it didn't do too well as the old Z did. Now, as for the original Z, I'll explain the cons about it is they had the ocean dub, which had a lack of voice acting, and that was the only con about Z. Now the pros are The Ocean dub was removed from the older Z, except for Brian Drummond's voice acting. I fucking love Brian Drummond. Now, to be honest, he did voice Vegeta better than Chris Sabat. I believe Brian Drummond was the in the Ocean dub, which I loved. I love Brian Drummond, man. He is so good. He's the goat. Vegeta's voice acting. I also liked Linda Young because I liked Frieza's raspy voice. I really loved it. I love Linda Young's raspy voice. It's just how do I word this? I love Linda Young's raspy voice because to me it's lots of people have raspy voices, so why hate on someone with a raspy voice? I mean, there's lots of people that have that, and I don't know. People don't understand. Some Dragon Ball Z fans don't understand that Z is better than Kai. Some people think Kai is better than Z, and which that's fine, but then again, Linda Young did do Frieza's voice acting better than Chris Sabat. Not Chris Sabat. What's his name? Chris Arias, or Chris Iris, or however you say it. I really, cause like, come on, put it like this, right? Linda Young, she is the greatest. Okay. I believe she voiced Gohan as well. I'm not sure if she did, but she voiced Gohan too. That's another thing I love about Linda. She voiced Frieza. I know she did that, but I had no clue she voiced Gohan as well. So yeah, but her role on Frieza, put it like this: I feel like her role with Frieza fits better than Chris Arias. No disrespect to Chris Arias. If some of y'all love Chris Arias, that's fine. I honestly respect Chris Arias, as well. But all I'm saying is Linda Young's role and voicing Frieza fits better, cause like you gotta understand, like her raspy voice is just can give you chill vibes as well, I feel like some people love Linda Young more than Chris Harris. To be honest with y'all, man. Like, I think Linda Young did very great at voicing both Frieza and Gohan. I forgot who voiced Piccolo in the original Z. I know Chris Sabat voiced him in Kai, but in the original Z, I forgot who voiced him. I'm gonna have to look that up later. But nah, deadass. Brian Drummond. Wait, before I even go there, Chris Sabat voiced both Vegeta and Piccolo and Kai. Brian Drummond in the original Z voiced Vegeta, which was so good. I know, like Dragon Ball Z's voice acting is a little not there, but if it wasn't for Brian Drummond, I feel like if it wasn't for Linda Young or Brian Drummond, the older Z wouldn't be loved. If they say for instance, like if Linda Young or Brian Drummer was not voicing their characters in the older Z, like I feel like the older Z would be hated. You know what I'm saying? As for the other shows, I fucked with them too. Another thing that caught me off guard was the cussing and the the nudity and shit. That's what confused me because how how they let Cartoon Network get away with that if it's a kids channel with the cussing and the nudity? How did they let Cartoon Network get away with that? That's the thing that caught me off guard was the cussing and the nudity. Them getting butt ass naked. Not I'm not talking about Z. I'm talking about the some of the shows I was watching. I'm not talking about Sailor Moon either. I don't think they ever cussed in there. I know they did cuss in Z. In Dragon Ball Z, they do cuss in there. But like Tenchi Muyo and Outlaw Star was having some pretty questionable stuff on there that caught me off guard. And what caught me off guard more is that they let Cartoon Network air some shit like that. That's the thing that caught me off guard. I'm not saying I'm mad at the situation. I'm just saying like, if it's a kids network, then why put it on there? You feel me? That's the thing that caught me off guard, you know. But I still fucked with it. Fucked with the '01 to '05 Toonami run though. That shit was still peak, but it was just some pretty questionable shit that caught me the fuck off guard. I'm like, how did they let Cartoon Network get away with this? One day cussing, and they showing people butt ass naked. How they let them get away with that? You feel me? I'm pretty sure some of y'all was caught some of that. Some of sorry, I'm pretty sure some of that threw you guys off as well when you were watching Toonami from '01 to '05 era. That did caught me off guard. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. It threw me off too, cause what threw me off more was the cussing. Like you're swearing. I'm like, okay, there's a younger demographic. That's what I understand. There's a younger demographic, and y'all are cursing. And I'm like, okay, what if these kids grow up one day and they hear the anime cussing and they pick up off of that? Okay, if they start cussing and the parent will beats their ass, then what? Y'all not gonna help those kids and save them. Y'all not gonna do that. Y'all just gonna continue to air that. How do you say it? Y'all just gonna continue to air adult content on a children's network. If it's supposed to be, that's the thing I don't understand. If it's supposed to be for kids, Why are they cussing? Why they? Why they showing characters butt ass naked? Why? Why is there even blood? Make it make sense. You know, like those are the things that caught me off guard. I just wanted to get that cleared up before I wanted to explain further on how good this run was of Toonami. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, as I was saying before, like I know some of y'all don't really fuck with the dub and Z, but like give it give it give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like give Brian Drummond a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like Brian Drummond actually upped the score with Vegeta's voice acting, and that was pretty good too. Like the raspy voice was up there, and as for London Young, when she voiced Frieza and Gohan, the raspy voice was right there, was top tier. You know, like like, and I was watching a video. Is Kai better than Z? Um, Someone said that Z was better than Kai, and I totally agree. It's not that I hate Dragon Ball Z Kai. I just don't like. It's just like it gives you that. Eh, you know. I mean, I love Kai. I love Dragon Ball Z Kai, but it's just like it just gives you that. You feel me? Now Z, on the other hand, the HD, the colors is perfect. It's like uh it's like remastering a video game in HD. Like God of War, the Dragon Ball Z games, and like some of the remasters, like PlayStation has, they up in the score and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's really the graphics and shit on Z is so perfect. Even though it's not like 4K, like nowadays is, uh, the high definition is just enough to make the characters look great. And Kai's graphics of the characters, I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, I love the series, but it's like the colors of the characters is like it gets you confused, you know. But Z, oh boy, when you see them characters in high definition, them bright ass colors, boy, oh boy, how do you say it? It's like you're in pure heaven. You feel me? Anyways, like this run, comment down below what y'all think about this run of Toonami. And also, comment down below if you ever, if some of the things I was talking about that they aired on the shows that I mentioned, do y'all for caught you off guard. Also, um, make sure you vote which run of Toonami was 10 times better. And yeah, with that being said,